Switching between tools for one project gets disjointed, especially on tight deadlines. Grammarly built a game-changing writing surface tailor-made for professionals to help you move your ideas forward and sharpen your writing. You can brainstorm ideas, summarize meeting notes in seconds, or strengthen a proposal without context switching. Easy to get started and even easier to finish. Sign up for Grammarly free and get your professional writing from draft to done. Visit Grammarly.com. That's Grammarly.com.
When you buy LG, you get so much more than just an appliance. You get more done, more cost savings, more peace of mind, and more control. Because LG appliances are designed to do more. Like washers and dryers with AI tech to take out the guesswork, refrigerators that fit in tight spaces and keep food fresher longer, or ranges with precise induction cooking and easy cleanup built in, all with the style you want and reliability you can count on, so you can get more from your home every day. LG Appliances. So much more. Make life easier with LG. See the latest models and savings now at LG.com.
This podcast is supported by the original organic bedding and bath brand, Koyuchi.
Koyuchi has spent 35 years pioneering quality organic textiles, long before the word organic became, trendy. But words matter to Koyuchi. Words like craftsmanship, longevity, and wellness. So what does the word wellness mean to Koyuchi? It means that all of our products are absolutely free from harsh chemicals and dangerous toxins that can seep into your skin. It means effortless style that looks as good as it feels with naturally breathable, pre-washed organic cotton. And what does all of that mean to you? Well, it means that you can sleep well in Koyuchi's crisp, cool, luxuriously soft sheets that are ethically made and made with you in mind. Live well, sleep well with Koyuchi. Get 15% off your first order when you visit Koyuchi.com. That's Koyuchi.com to get 15% off. Koyuchi.com.
If you're a podcast host, listen up, this one's for you. My name is Allie Jackson. I'm the host of Finding Mr. Height, a dating and relationship podcast that I've been doing for 4 years now, sharing my positive and practical approach to dating that's built on my own life experience. And I wanted to share another experience that I've had, my secret behind monetizing my show. It's called Red Circle, and I was just telling my colleague about how much I love their platform. With Red Circle, not only am I getting a seamless hosting experience, but I also love the support I receive in ad sales. It's not just typical ad sales either. It's targeted opportunities based on my show and my life. And the platform is super simple. You just set your preferences and Red Circle matches you with sponsors that align with your show. You can vet every opportunity and their platform gives you great analytics. More recently too, my Red Circle team has brought me opportunities outside of my podcast on social media to really augment the podcast partnerships, bring them full circle. I just can't recommend them enough. If you want to give it a try, go to redcircle.com to get your free trial. That's redcircle.com for a free trial.
WTL. It's time! WTL.
I think we got a show. Oh yeah, we got a show.
WTL.
And welcome back, everybody, to WTL. Where's the line? Nebraska's first and only sports betting show. I'm your host, Andy Classen, joined by
the J.O.
The comedian, funny man, but you're all business here.
All business.
All business today. It's Thursday. And it's Thursday. We got to get back into the college football playoff.
We've got a lot of
playoffs
championship going on all weekend, really, starting tonight all the way through the weekend.
Yeah. Oh, and the Supernovas kick off their season as well at the CHI Health Center.
Good luck this year.
I mean, they're preseason ranked number 2, or they're picked to finish second in the league, and it's a new league. A lot of buzz. I got to cover it their media day a couple days ago for News Nebraska. That was a lot of fun. And John Cook, part owner, general manager. Pretty cool.
Is he prepared to step in if he needs to? I mean, is he wanting to get back into coaching?
I don't think he wants to get into coaching at all. They got this international guy. He's like from Romania or something.
Oh, so they got a pro.
Lucas Lave. He's like, I want us to be aggressive. I want us to really strike ball, serve well. I'm like, oh, I like this guy. He means all business.
That makes me wonder what the training was like. Like, what was training camp like for these gals?
I did talk to Brooke Nunveller, one of the perennial, mainstays, the big names there. She won a national championship with Oregon with the Ducks a few years ago. She's like, yeah, he changed up my whole approach, and he made me shorten it up and be a little quicker with it. I'm like, really? Because what you've been doing is kind of work your entire career, But it's interesting. It does sound like they're going to have a heck of a season. Nora Sis, a longtime star for the Creighton Blue Jays, their setter from Creighton. A couple more Huskers. Merritt Beeson got signed or not transferred, traded from the Atlanta Vibe back to the Supernovas. So pretty cool. They got some Creighton players and some Huskers there.
Well, they've got great support that is here in the state of Nebraska. So looking forward to see how they do.
Should be a lot of fun. Got my media pass. Maybe I'll sneak you in there, get you on front row.
Hey,
Would you like that?
I want my feet on the wood.
We can.
Is it wood? What are they?
Yeah.
I want my feet on the wood.
It's like a puzzle. They bring it out there and they piece it together.
Cool.
It is really cool. But we got to get back into the college football playoffs here.
Let's go.
Peach Bowl, right? Thursday.
We've got Thursday's the Fiesta Bowl.
Fiesta Bowl, and we're talking Miami and the Ole Miss Rebels.
Ole Miss.
The little team both of these teams I think are kind of unexpected to be in this spot.
Well, shoot, Miami almost didn't even get in. Everybody was saying Notre Dame.
I know, and I feel so good for that kid, their quarterback. He kind of got booted out of Georgia. The table was set. He was going to meet Georgia this week. Oh, well, guess what? The Bulldogs didn't hold up their end of the bargain, did they?
Normally, if you're in college this long, you become a doctor or a lawyer or something. This guy just plays college football professionally.
And he dates an influencer on Instagram.
Oh.
I mean, that was a big reason why I think he picked Miami.
I did not know this.
Oh, yeah. He's got something going on in between the ears there.
Okay. Smart guy.
And the Hurricanes are still kicking. And that was a fun game to watch last week against Ohio State. I thought Ohio State was going to win that game.
Oh, easily.
But the Hurricanes and that ferocious defense kind of out-Buckeyed the Buckeyes.
Right.
Ended up winning 24-14.
This Miami Hurricane team, they look, it's when you see a team get hot at the right time and you just know everything's clicking and you're like, oh, yeah, I knew this all along. Like, I knew this all along. They were the team. But that's what this Miami team is. I mean, they look like just a team on fire right now.
Well, they've always had a really, really good defense. And now that defense is playing on a whole nother level, and they're just playing free because, it feels like they're on house money.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, it's a perfect storm for the Hurricanes right now.
Ohio State, they already won their championship. They beat Michigan. Is it? That was all they wanted.
Is that what it was?
Then
their coach got fired, and it's like, oh, this is just gravy.
This is gravy, yeah. So Ohio State, I could see where maybe they thought they were already cruising and had checked the boxes.
Yep. And then is just as fascinating of a story is Ole Miss. I mean, we're still going through this coaching stuff up to right now. Like some coaches are, oh man, are we going to LSU? Are we staying here? Is Lane Kiffin going to allow us to coach another game or two?
Well, now it's the rumors of he's allowing some coaches to stick around, but they're also recruiting some guys while they're there to come to LSU because he is very active in building this LSU roster right now.
Gosh.
And it's really got everybody kind of on pins and needles, and yet the team continues to play very, very well.
Yeah, and I thought that was Crumbless, their quarterback. Yeah. He was like ranked 384th quarterback or something like that coming out. And we got the number 1 ranked quarterback who's no longer with us. It's just like, man, those rankings really don't matter sometimes.
They don't matter.
Do they? But coaching does. Or maybe it doesn't. Ole Miss has kind of shown us you don't need a coach or a head coach.
No. Ole Miss, without Lane Kiffin, you just kind of wonder if you're LSU sitting back and like, well, did we do the right thing? Like,
I don't know. So what's the point spread right now?
So Miami is the favorite by 3.5 currently.
My goodness. And they're the 10 seed.
And they're the 10 seed.
They're taking on the 6 seed. But Ole Miss, I mean, that did feel like they are spent after that overtime. Was that overtime? Did that get to overtime? 39, 34.
It was in regulation.
Yep. Over Georgia. That was one of the most exciting games I've watched.
Back and forth,
in a long time. And give the Rebels a due. They're 11-1.
Yeah.
So it just added, like, Lane Kiffin is going to. Is he going to coach every team in the SEC and leave them in dramatic fashion?
I sure hope so.
My goodness.
I just love that he leaves right at the top of the college football playoff because can't win a national championship at Ole Miss, right? Can't win a national championship at Ole Miss. And then they very much can win a national championship, especially if they get past Miami, and I don't see why they couldn't. I mean,
okay, so is that how you're leaning?
I'm right now, I'm leaning Ole Miss. I think Ole Miss is kind of playing with, especially coming in as the underdog, which I'm very surprised by.
I am too.
But especially by 3.5. So I certainly would take Ole Miss and the point, 3.5 there. I think they can win it outright. This is a team playing with nothing to lose. I think you saw that in the Georgia game. And they're very talented. I don't see any reason why they couldn't win this football game.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't be shocked or surprised, but everything you just said there, I feel like you could flip that and put towards Miami. And I think Miami's, they had another defensive touchdown against Ohio State, and I was more impressed with that win over Ohio State. Maybe I was putting too much stock in the Buckeyes.
Right.
But winning by 10 points, just feeling like they kind of controlled that game flow. And whenever Ohio State would, start marching down the field, that defense would make the stop.
Yeah.
And defense travels, all those things. And, you want to talk about a team that feels like they got nothing to lose. They're playing with house money. And I just feel the way that Ole Miss might have emptied the tank against Georgia last week.
Well, and you can never put aside the fact that when you are a 10 seed that got mocked, in some areas of the country when they got put into the tournament, say Notre Dame should have been in or some others. Yeah. It's like, okay, well, we can show you. And then when you've got Michael Irvin on the sidelines.
What was that?
Doing whatever it is that he's doing.
Taking his belt off. He was, they say relapse? I don't know. But anyhow.
Well, he'll keep that going. He's not going into
I think so. Yeah, it was kind of fun. It was like a celebrity row. They had Ray Lewis there and The Rock tweeting and all sorts of old Miami faithful.
Who needs cheerleaders when you got a crew like that
That's right.
going at it? No, it was awesome.
Okay, now let's get to the Peach Bowl, where the
Peach Bowl.
number one overall seed continues to show why they are the number one seed and 13-0. That's the Indiana Hoosiers. They feel like they cannot be stopped. 38-3 over Alabama last week.
Would you have ever thought that would be possible?
Not like that.
No.
And just no. Not even, oh, they won by 3 points and it was a lot of luck and they got all the calls. No, I still didn't think that.
No. But
now you're starting to see those bandwagoners. Oh, no, Indiana showed that to us last year, blah, blah. No. This is uncharted territory for them, and I feel like they should be the favorite over the Oregon Ducks. So for no other reason, they beat them earlier in the season,
They did, yeah. This is it, and it was a heck of a football game, too. Indiana is favored 3.5. Here's the deal. They're the only team that had the bye that looked prepared and ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could say Georgia, but they started off a little slow and then had to put it together at the end.
Yeah.
Indiana, from beginning to end, looked prepared.
Yeah, and there's you're poking holes here in the 5 seed trying to look for blemishes in Oregon, but their only loss is to Indiana. But I felt that was a convincing win by Indiana, and that is kind of a form of fool's gold that, it's tough to beat the same team twice. If you really dig into those numbers, the team that beat them earlier does beat them more times than not.
More times than not, yes.
Yes, yeah. So it's like the reason it's tough is because Oregon's a really good team and they're ranked 5th in the nation.
Correct. That's why they say, well, if we played them 10 times, then we'd win 8, 9 times. Oregon, they lost their running back, I believe. I think he entered the portal, and he had the longest run of the game for Oregon last week, or in the last game, which is interesting that we've got guys dropping out now in the middle of the second round of the college football playoff.
It really shows you. I mean, I don't know. There's got to be some type of regulation put
Money
into
talks.
This. And that's just that's a side note compared to what Lane Kiffin's doing.
This is forwards. But Oregon, Indiana, I'm expecting a very good football game.
Yeah.
I was kind of surprised that the total was 48.5. I thought it would be a little higher. But with that being said, Indiana's defense is pretty freaking good. So I'm sure that's what's in play there. But Indiana just looks like a team destined.
Yeah, and I don't think that offense is slowing down. There's no such thing as the Heisman jinx or anything like that. We've already seen Mendoza.
He's different too.
He is different. I mean, he reminds me of Phillip Rivers a little bit.
Yes, 100%.
You know, and he's thankful, he's gracious, and shucks, I'm just trying to get the ball out to my playmakers. What? You know,
golly gee.
Yeah, golly gee. I just put up 400 yards passing again.
Not again.
For that, I like Indiana. Well, 3.5.
3.5.
I think they got the cover too.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
All right, you heard the horn. That means we're up against it. But let's take a minute to recognize one of our fabulous partners, and that is the Nebraska Ale House, located in Warhorse Omaha Casino. Come as you are for an elevated dining experience. Signature dishes include the whiskey-marinated Omaha steaks and the always tender prime rib. Warhorse Casino Omaha and the Warhorse Sportsbook. No bets, no glory. Don't go anywhere. This is WTL.
WTL.
I'm just a big, hairy American winning machine. If you ain't first, you're last.
WTL.
And welcome back, everybody, to WTL. Where's the Line? Nebraska's first and only sports betting show. I'm your host, Andy Classen, joined by
the J.O.
Ooh, the J.O. Bringing the flair.
Yeah, you got it.
I like that. Real quick before we get into our player props, because we got to talk NFL Wild Card Weekend player props. There's some hot ones out there. How do you feel about the Bolts? Just general.
Just in general?
I mean, I've seen some crazy stats, like when they start talking about the last time they won a game in the playoffs.
It's been 7 years. Yeah, not to really dig into how bad it's been, but 7 years the last time. Phil Rivers was our quarterback.
Yeah.
And we beat the Baltimore Ravens. Man,
Yep.
Our offensive line, if we win on Sunday night, the worst graded offensive line to ever win a playoff game. I mean, we're talking history-making stuff.
It would go down in the history books.
So to say I'm nervous, I'm a little nervous. But at the same time, I'm confident in the coaching staff. I think Jim Harbaugh's, just a heck of a leader. And we've got a lot of talent on the field. It's just, putting it all together on the road.
Yeah. Do you think Jim's gonna get John to come over and help out?
I was sure hoping.
Because he's got some time now to work.
He does have some time.
Zing. Too soon.
Oh, man. 18 years he was there.
Man.
Wild.
And who knows if his John Harbaugh got let go of the Ravens, and who knows if his representation, his agent, if he was just posturing or not. But he said as soon as that came out, he got contacted by seven NFL teams. Well, guess what? There's 7 NFL teams that don't have a head coach right now.
Yeah.
So you got contacted by all of them.
Including the one that fired him.
Yeah.
Because that would be including
that would be
the
number
one.
7. Yeah. The Ravens like, we might have made a mistake here, John. Okay. Wilder things, right? I don't know.
That would be all time if they did that.
The longer this Dylan Raiola thing goes on, I'm like, oh my God. What?
So
poor guy.
Is he maybe coming back? Because
I don't know if there's a spot for him now.
It's so quiet out there with where he's going or not going.
And this portal stuff moves so fast. I try to stay up to be, in all these daily podcasts and these journals and these writers. As soon as they announced we got the backup from Notre Dame, Nebraska landed Minsky, whatever his name was. Nope, he just used Nebraska as a posturing piece to get a bigger bag from Kentucky. Well, I saw that article was published, and before that even got out, Nebraska had already signed the guy from UNLV.
Jeez.
They already had Plan B. They already had another quarterback ready to roll. And these publications, they're in it. Like, this should be their off time, and they just get to focus on 2 games.
I bet they're busier now than ever.
Oh my God. Yeah. It's like someone said, well, is it like free agency in the NFL? No, because they sign contracts and they have to stay to those contracts. And so, there's just a limited pool of players.
It's over.
Yeah. That are free agents.
Yep.
In college football, every single one of them is a free agent at any time for anything.
Well, that's the thing. The quarterback at Washington, he signed that he was coming back. And then he declared he was leaving.
Yeah.
And now the school's suing him.
Why not?
Saying he's got to stay. Yep. It's getting wild out there, that's for sure.
Why not? Well, let's get back into a more stable ground here, and that's the NFL.
That's the NFL. That's our stable ground.
I know you got a player prop for me.
Oh, yes. Saturday, 3:30 on Fox, we've got Rams at Panthers. What a football game this is going to be. Puka Nacua. He's been gold all season, right?
Yes, he has.
Over 89.5 receiving yards. He's averaging over 107 per game.
Yeah.
The guy's been automatic all freaking season. The Panthers' defense, their pass defense, ranked 15th in the NFL. There's a lot to like there. And Matthew Stafford at quarterback, maybe his last run. I mean, Puka, it just seems like all the distractions and everything he had going on the last few weeks, it didn't matter. He goes out there and just balls out.
Yep. I'm going to piggyback on that because that was one of my picks was Puka.
Yeah,
the Puka pick. But I like him for an anytime touchdown. He just cannot be stopped. I ran into him in a couple of my fantasy leagues, and he just that's why I had to exit because I didn't have him on my roster. But Puka Nacua is also part of a wild card special at Warhorse on their sports book, and it is the receiver to get the most yards this weekend. You can bet on, I think, 32 different receivers, 43 receivers you can place a bet on here.
Whoa.
Puka's got the sharpest odds at plus 450.
So give us Puka and give us that Omaha steak at Warhorse, and we are solid.
We're taking Puka receiving yards, anytime touchdown. I don't feel that's the riskiest prop out there by any means.
That's the thing. As we're looking at the playoff games, I'm like, who absolutely is gold? Puka, the top of that list.
And Panthers give up over 204 or 5 yards through the air per game. I like it. There's nothing not to like about this one.
Absolutely. Well, going along with that same game, obviously his quarterback, Matthew Stafford. I'm loving the over 249.5 passing yards. He threw for 243, so just short of that in a Week 13 loss to the Panthers at Carolina, as a matter of fact, 31-28. I don't see them doing that again, losing the football game. I see him airing it out, just going all out. He has been on fire ever since that loss. I just don't see a repeat of that football game from Week 13.
Yeah, and Stafford's one of those guys that you can count on.
Yes.
You can count on him moving the ball through the air, and this is his time. Like you said, this might be his last time.
This might be it.
So, and it just kind of feels out the way. The way his kids are always there after the game, and he's hugging them, and you see that emotion.
Yep.
So it does feel like there's something special, and the Panthers are just kind of in the way. How are the Panthers even in the playoffs?
I know.
Like, what are we doing? Aren't they a couple games under 500?
We got teams under 500 that are just... They're there. Then they're hosting home games.
Okay. All right. Like I said, the stable ground that's the NFL.
I was just about to say that. This is our stable ground, too.
Well, we're talking about what we don't like. I'll stay there with something I don't like.
Yep.
That is James Cook.
Okay.
Under 18.5 rushing attempts. The Jaguars are the number one rush defense in the league, and it just feels like they are playing out of their minds, and they have been for 8 or 9 weeks.
Yes.
Like they were setting themselves up to be the kind of the punching bag, the butt end of all these NFL jokes, and maybe it was in your bottom 5 early. Boy, that's not who they are right now.
Absolutely.
Number one rushing defense.
8-game winning streak.
Yeah.
That's how they finished the season.
Yep.
They are the hottest team. When looking at, as the playoffs were kind of taking shape, who do I not want to play as a fan of the Chargers? Who do I not want to play? Jacksonville was at the top of that list.
Yeah.
Like after the first round, sure, you play whoever is there. First round, absolutely not. But I totally get that because James Cook going up against that defense, it's playoff time.
Yeah.
You want to stick to what got you there, which James Cook was one of them.
Yes, he was.
But
Jaguars have not allowed any running back all season long to go over 74 yards.
Wow.
So, I mean, this is just a stout defense, and they totally put it out there. If you're going to beat us, it has to be through the air. And guess what Josh Allen likes to do?
He likes to air it out. Yeah.
Even if the running game is working, which he's a lot better these last couple of seasons as he was earlier, he still puts the ball up in the air. Just check out of a run, and it used to drive his coaching staff crazy. But I don't. So this would actually play into that, where it's like, no, Josh, just do what you like to do. It's our best chance of winning this game anyway.
I just saw Josh Allen. He had a little get together with Paul Skeens, the pitcher for the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Yeah.
Josh Allen played shortstop when he played baseball back in the day. He said the only thing he misses about playing baseball is obviously being around the guys.
Yeah.
And sunflower seeds. That's it. Otherwise, he loves football.
Did they tell him that you could keep, eating sunflower seeds? You can see it's not a baseball exclusive thing.
Someone needs to tell him because he is not.
I think
on sunflower
you know
seeds.
what it is. It's that artificial turf with the crumb rubber They don't allow you to have sunflower seeds down on the field, and I think Wyoming had an artificial field, so maybe that's ingrained into them.
That could be.
Yeah, we can't have sunflower seeds.
That makes a lot of sense, though.
We play football, can't have sunflower seeds.
I got a good one for you. Sunday night football, Chargers, Patriots. Justin Herbert, over 25.5 rushing yards.
Oh, okay.
He's averaging just over 31 yards rushing per game. He's got a lot to prove in this football game against the Patriots. He's 0-2 in the playoffs. He has, this is a team that has gone through every possible thing that can go against you in one possible season. I mean, he's had a broken hand. Yeah. His offensive line has gone like 9, 10, 12 deep.
What is he on? Is it real? Like, this isn't even a joke. Like, on his third string left tackle?
Oh, yeah. That's
crazy.
Real. That is real. So whenever any other team is like, we just lost our left tackle, it's over, and I go, get over it. Like, your quarterback's got to figure that out, which Mr. Herbert does.
Yes.
And no, I do like him doing whatever it takes to get this win and truly showing what he's capable of.
Bolt up.
Bolt
Hashtag
up, everybody.
Bolt up. It's their time, right? I mean,
it's their time.
They're due.
Oh, man.
Los Angeles is due, right?
Yeah.
I got one more for you here. We got a little bit of time here. See if you like this. This is plus money, no matter where you go. Whether it's Warhorse, DraftKings, this is plus money big time. Jalen Hurts, anytime touchdown.
Okay.
Anytime. I know, San Francisco, right?
Yeah.
And they got a good defense, and they might be getting some pieces back, getting healthy. But that is just what Philadelphia does. They grind it down there, and when they get within 5 yards, it's tush push 4 times in a row. Jalen Hurts keeps the ball in his hands, and this just feels like one of those type of games.
Well, that's the thing. That tush push is built for Jalen Hurts anytime touchdown.
Yeah, and this feels like a grinder game.
Yes.
This is, I just, being a Bears fan, just watched that a couple weeks ago. The 49ers, they're okay keeping it close, keeping it low scoring, and you got to earn those points. And the Eagles, man, that's just been their calling card for the last few years.
Well, that football game's on Sunday, if I believe. So we've got a little bit of time there to be able to get that bet in, because that actually sounds like that sounds like a home run. That's their style. I mean, that's their exact style.
And everywhere you look, it's still plus money because they're going up against. And I'm not taking anything away from San Francisco. That's a good defense. It's a tough defense, good rush defense, but there's some teams out there, it just doesn't matter.
I got one anytime touchdown for you that is the complete opposite of what you just said, because this guy just doesn't do that. But he did last week, and I say go with it, and that is on Monday Night Football, Texans at Steelers, C.J. Stroud, anytime touchdown, plus 700.
Whoa.
He did have his first rushing touchdown of the season last week against the Colts. I believe Houston's going to be ready for this football game against the Steelers.
All right.
And I believe C.J. Stroud's going to be a big part of that. And, I think he's going to run one in.
Okay. All right. You don't have to twist my arm too hard on that. And plus 700, have a little fun, right?
Exactly.
Sprinkle in on that one.
Huge upside.
Also, I feel like he's playing a lot better now that he knows, oh, boy, I could lose my job.
There's a guy behind me maybe better. Yeah.
Ooh, okay. I better do whatever. I can't, you can't just roll your eyes and throw it out of bounds or just run it out of bounds. No, you got to perform now, buddy. And
that's like
the playoffs now, right?
Carson Wentz, Nick Foles situation where you get the backup in. I mean, that might be better.
Look out! Yeah, that's that. They always said that was like one of like the guys like Brett Favre. Like that was their biggest thing that they added to it. It was they always showed up.
Yep.
They never left the field. So, all righty, well, we're up against it, but let's take a minute to recognize one of our fabulous partners, and that is TheLineMakers.com, where we don't chase hype, we decode it, treating every wager like an investment. TheLineMakers.com. We make the line so you beat the book. Don't go anywhere. This is WTL.
When you buy LG, you get so much more than just an appliance. You get more done, more cost savings, more peace of mind, and more control, because LG appliances are designed to do more. Like washers and dryers with AI tech to take out the guesswork, refrigerators that fit in tight spaces and keep food fresher longer, or ranges with precise induction cooking and easy cleanup built in, all with the style you want and reliability you can count on, so you can get more from your home every day. LG Appliances. So much more. Make life easier with LG. See the latest models and savings now at LG.com.
Vaughn, a juvenile delinquent in the offseason in his major league debut. Into the windup in his first offering. Just a bit outside.
And welcome back, everybody, to WTL. You know what that stands for. Where's the Line? Nebraska's first and only sports betting show. I'm your host, Andy Classen, joined by
The J.O.
The J.O. Hey, you're doing stand-up. You're doing your thing. You got your podcast rocking and rolling. Off to a great start in 2026. Having guests on and things of that nature. You haven't asked me to be on, but that's okay.
We got to get you on the show.
What I was getting at is you got some stand-up coming up. Got any shows coming up?
Nothing, like yes and no. There is some things in the works. There's no dates yet to announce, but just keep your eyes peeled and keep listening to Laugh With Me because all of that will be laid out from there. So yeah, we've got some things cooking right now.
Okay, you always got something cooking.
You gotta keep moving.
You're always cooking.
Otherwise, I'm gonna gain weight. I gotta keep moving.
There we go. Can't get slow.
That's right.
All right. Well, we kind of dove into prediction markets, and they're getting bigger and bigger, and I don't see them slowing down.
No.
And I want to take a step back and kind of explain what's going on and what the difference is. And I'm going to try and keep a straight face here and kind of walk through the differences between prediction markets and regular sports books. So the biggest difference is the structure, where prediction markets are peer-to-peer, where you're exchanging users, not bettors, users are trading contracts with each other. And like Polymarket and Robinhood and Kalshi, they're just supplying a platform where DraftKings and FanDuel, they are a traditional sports book where you're betting against the house. They set a line. So some of these terms came up where you're talking about if you're using Polymarket, you're investing or trading. But if you're using DraftKings and you're doing the exact same thing, it's called gambling or betting.
Okay.
So yeah, you see that?
Yeah.
It's just a little difference there.
So it's a lot of yes or no type situations where the yeses could win or the nos could win.
Right.
But you're not betting. You're trading against each other.
You're investing
in that
against.
regard.
Yeah, you find someone to invest against.
Okay.
It's kind of like The Big Short. You remember that movie?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. So you can actually get out on the stock market, and someone figured out, what if we did that with sports? Well, there's already sports books. I know, but what if we did it with sports? Oh. So anyway, that's why they're exploding. And
this is completely legal.
Completely legal.
There you go.
And it's run by the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, the CFTC. And here's how if you want a little insurance on that, Donald Trump's son, Donald Trump Jr., is actually on the board for Polymarket. And Donald, our President Donald Trump, is actually starting his own prediction market.
Okay.
So I think they're gonna be okay moving forward.
So it's not only legal, there is a lot of momentum, is what you're saying.
Momentum is a great word.
There you go.
For these investors and traders.
Yes.
So anyhow, we have a few trades that we want to talk about then. Getting back into the prediction market. We had a few last week. Do you want to get us started off with one this week?
Well, absolutely. And I think this one's going to be near and dear to all the listeners. Here's something I'm predicting for 2026.
Okay.
The University of Nebraska will play for a national championship in 2026. Now, that could be basketball, men's or women's.
It's looking that way.
Right? They look really, really good.
Both teams.
That could be wrestling.
Yep.
Okay, that could be bowling.
Oh, every other year bowling.
I mean, it just seems like that's absolute, right? Could be baseball. We've had some good baseball teams here recently.
If that line opened up right now on Kalshi, and you're right, it's a yes or a no trade with another user. I bet you're looking at about a 64% yes compared to a 46 no.
Would say no.
Yeah. So that's a good bet. That is a trade. Sorry.
That's a good trade.
That's a great trade.
Yeah, that I think could get a lot of action. Or a lot of investing. Not action, but a lot of investing.
You got indoor track championships. Right?
Yep. You've got, of course, volleyball.
Yep.
They're going to be really good next year.
They're looking really good for next year.
We could never forget about football. What if football in 2026?
I mean, there's a lot of teams out there that are showing you that it is possible.
It's possible.
I mean, you just get the right quarterback, maybe a couple plays here or there.
Yeah.
get your coach to leave right after the season and go to LSU. Whatever you got to do, right?
So maybe we would have benefited from a switch to Penn State, is what you're saying? Would that have helped us?
I don't know. I can't say it couldn't. I wouldn't know now. All right. Well, I got a yes or no then for us. Scotty Scheffler will be detained or arrested in 2026.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, so it's been a while. I mean, he was arrested Friday, May 17th of 2024. So he went an entire year without getting detained. So he was a good boy. But that was in Kentucky at the Valhalla Golf Club in Louisville. Now, there is one Open Championship in Kentucky this year. It's the ISCO Championship.
Yes.
And he's already said, I'm not interested. I'm not golfing there.
I'm
not going back. Well, mainly because it butts up against the British Open.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
But he also politely, or maybe not so politely, said, I'm not too keen on golfing in Kentucky anymore. So this is a big no for me.
So he didn't pay his ticket.
So, okay, get this. He got, let's see here. He was charged with felony assault of an officer, criminal mischief, reckless driving, and disregarding signals, all heavy.
Yeah.
They all got dropped a day later. All dropped.
Wow.
I mean, assault of an officer, and that's just dropped a day later. Like, who's writing these tickets?
Yeah, that's pretty out there.
And so I think that made him think, you know what? There's good 48, 49, 50 other states I can golf in. Yeah. I think I'm going to steer clear of Kentucky.
Well, it would not surprise me if the judge in Kentucky was just like, you can go, but never come back.
Yeah, we have so much egg on our face over this for him just trying to drive through the gate to go golf.
I think he won that tournament.
Day 2. Yeah, it was day 2. He was just going to work.
He's going to work. I'm pretty sure he won the tournament.
And there was a really bad accident, a fatal accident, where a pedestrian got hit. So it was a serious thing, and Scotty, I don't know how that all went down, but everything got dropped.
But let's be clear, he didn't kill that person.
No.
Scotty, he had nothing to do with that.
No.
Yeah.
No, he was just trying to drive to work.
He's just trying to drive to work.
Yeah. So I think he had a good 25. I think he's going to do the right things, and he's already said, I don't know if I'm going back to Kentucky, and the one PGA championship that's going to be in Kentucky butts up against the British Open, and that's where he's going to be.
Okay. That's awesome.
Yeah. Did a little homework for that one.
Yeah, you did. Well, I'll tell you what. Speaking of people who have had some run-ins with the law, Tiger Woods will win a tournament in 2026, which...
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
You're probably thinking, not possible. He just had a disc replacement surgery in October. He had an Achilles surgery not long after that. But he is on pace to miss the beginning of the season, but be able to play for a good chunk of the year. So the guy's going to be out there.
But so like Scotty Scheffler, he's focusing on the Opens,
yes.
The big brand name tournaments. I would think Tiger's still in that phase. Like, he doesn't want to do the lesser. I thought you were going to tell me he had like 4 or 5 tournaments, very winnable tournaments on his schedule.
Well, here's the thing. There's all right, so he obviously wants to play the majors because that's where the money's at, and his legacy. There is 4 tournaments that are within the group that runs the tournaments at his home courses.
Oh, okay.
He is going to miss the first one for sure. He is going to try to play the rest of them. Mm-hmm. Those would be the tournaments I think there's an opportunity to win. The majors are obviously, who knows what kind of shape he's going to be in. But I do think that there's a chance that he's sitting at the top of the leaderboard come Sunday in one of those tournaments there.
One of those late in the season tournaments. It's a home course for him that he's got a lot of experience with. Okay. All right. And you're going yes on that. You're going to get plenty of takers with the no.
I would go yes on that.
Okay.
I would also say this would count if Tiger does get to play with his son in that tournament he likes to play with his son in January, February, whenever that is, and he rides in the cart. Yeah. He wins that. I think that counts.
They let him ride in the cart. You're right. That's a huge advantage.
Absolutely.
Okay.
There you go. We'll go Tiger.
All right. Okay. All right. I don't know how I'm going to get this worded and put on there. And all you got to do is put something out there that someone's willing to take a trade on.
Okay.
But I believe next season NFL teams will once again start coaching quarterbacks again. Because it's too embarrassing to roll out Joe Flacco, Phillip Rivers, anybody over 43 years old. these guys retired and they want to stay on the couch or coaching their high school or Pop Warner, their kids' football teams. And you're so terrible at developing quarterbacks that you're just going to be like, forget our second string guy, forget our guy on the practice squad. Mr. Rivers, what are you doing next week?
Right.
Did your son's team did they lose in the playoffs? Are you available?
Yeah.
And Joe Flacco, I mean, he was on the couch, and not only did he save the Browns, he went over to the Bengals. He saved 2 teams this year.
And he balled out.
Yeah, what are we doing?
It caught up to him by the end, but man, he balled out. And you could say the same about Phil. He went out there and balled out for a couple weeks. When you were saying that, my brain wasn't even going to those guys. Mine was going to, yes, please, J.J. McCarthy needs coaching.
That's part of the point here.
Yeah.
Then Kirk Cousins is another guy that had to come back in, did really well at the end of the season. It's catching up to the sport. This get rich fast, player development, win now. I get it. I don't have that type of pressure on me at my job.
Right.
But somewhere along the line, you got to develop a quarterback.
So,
right?
Do you see it going to eventually someday where they will not immediately put the rookie out there and just say go?
Like it was for
a long time,
long time. Yeah.
I don't know.
But you got these franchises that are built on destroying quarterbacks, like the Jets.
Where they go to die. Yes.
Let's just get you the Raiders. Just get in here. We're gonna beat the hell out of you, and you're gonna be damaged goods, and no one's gonna want to touch you.
Oh, it's so sad.
It is sad, But
then Daniel Jones goes. He hops around a little bit, and he gets a little bit of coaching, and then he's an MVP candidate. Yeah. So
Sam Darnold said the best thing that ever happened to me was I went behind Purdy at San Francisco, and I learned a lot just holding the clipboard for a year.
Yeah.
And when he got a shot at San Francisco, he balled out and got his opportunity.
That makes sense.
So I feel good about that one. If I can get any takers, I think that you're going to start seeing some coaching at the NFL level on quarterbacks once again.
I love that. I got one more for you real quick.
Let's do it.
2026 will be the final season of Live Golf as we know it. Okay, we've already seen Brooks Koepka. He's left. He's out. The contract ended. He is out.
Okay.
Bryson DeChambeau, he's rumored to be next. His contract's coming. They have a lot of expiring contracts from those big ones that they had initially, and are currently going through a deep identity crisis. I could see this year being the last year of the Live Golf that we know it. Yeah.
Yeah. The kind of zany, shorter course, fast paced, that type of deal. And it kind of did what it was supposed to do, and that's make some ripples. The PGA had to adjust. They, let guys come in and play, let guys go over there and play. So it feels like Live kind of served its purpose.
It did.
For what it was. So, yeah, I could see that going down.
Yeah.
And you got a lot of gray area in that, though, as we know it.
As we know it,
That might be a tough trade. That might be as tough as my quarterback one.
Yeah.
How are we going to get this on the board?
I just need a few friends to take the other side. That's all I need.
Well, you heard the horn. That means we're up against it. But let's take a minute to recognize one of our fabulous partners, and that is NordVPN. Browse, work, and play online with confidence thanks to their world-class cyber security. Shield your online activities. Hide your virtual location and block everyday internet threats with NordVPN. Receive up to 77% off when using our WTL link within the description. Don't go anywhere. This is WTL.
WTL.
Capitalism is the only way, Leslie. It moves our country forward. It's what makes America great. And England okay and France terrible.
WTL.
And welcome back, everybody, to WTL. Where's the Line? Nebraska's first and only sports betting show. I'm yours, Andy Classen, joined by
the
J.O. And we got to get into your wheelhouse here. This is becoming, I always say you got to finish strong. Every show you got to finish strong with the same energy you started it with. I feel like we take it up a notch here.
Yeah.
With what is the bottom five.
Yeah, it takes me hours upon hours to come down from the high of the bottom five.
Yeah,
I can tell you that right now. The beauty thing is it's the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
So we're talking about really good teams now.
Playoffs.
So this one was interesting. Well, remember, we're not just starting at the bottom and working our way up and sorting standings, we are looking at the situation at hand because a lot of these teams have some issues.
Even within the playoffs, there's still a bottom 5. As long as there's 5 teams left, there's
we'll have 5. Yes. So let's start at number 5, the Pittsburgh Steelers, the team that we just wrapped up Week 18 with. They just got in, just by a nose. I know,
jeez,
limping in. That missed field goal. Justin Tucker never would have missed that field goal. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, man, those Raven players came out strong with some strong words. I'm like, geez, he wasn't trying to miss.
No, he wasn't. He's trying to do his job, but that poor kid. Yeah, missed the field goal. Steelers are in. Here's the thing. If it would have been the other way around, if they'd have made the field goal, Mike Tomlin might have been the veteran guy that was fired. So He still might. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So, it's a tough situation there for Pittsburgh Steelers, but they are in the playoffs. And they are playing Monday night against the Texans as they host the Texans. Texans usually play that first early game on Saturday, so they're excited. They get a couple extra days.
Hey, this is what we do. Yeah.
That's right. Here's the deal with them. Houston, my best bet here, Houston +3. They've been on fire. Yeah. Houston is 5-2 against the spread in their last 7 games. Now, Pittsburgh has also been very good against the spread. They've been 4-1 in their last 5 games, but here's the difference. The Steelers have been under 500 against the spread after a win, which, remember, they just won Week 18.
Yeah.
And they are also under 500 against the spread in non away games. That's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah.
Yep.
So it's just been a bad situation there for Pittsburgh in those situations.
Yeah.
So.
And there's only so much that the aging Aaron Rodgers can do.
Oh, geez. He's limping around.
Yeah, but he does come up with the play here and there, and he beat the Ravens somehow.
He beat the Ravens.
Some way. But this is a historically bad Steelers defense, overall ranked 29th in the league, giving up over 243 yards per game, 244 yards per game. And then on the other side of that, the Texans is a top 5 defense.
Yes.
They have been all season.
Very good.
So what's tough on an aging quarterback? A really damn stout defense.
He hates getting hit. I mean, you can see it. He does everything he can to stay away from getting hit, and he's going to get hit a few times.
He's just getting mad at his own guys, congratulating him a little too hard early in the season.
Yes, he was.
I just can't forget that. It's so funny. All right, I like it.
Houston +3. Number 4, the Los Angeles Chargers. Man,
come on.
Here's the deal. I'm so excited that the Chargers are in the playoffs. Obviously, right?
Yep.
We got a shot at winning the Super Bowl because we're in the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
But the injuries that this team's gone through, the O-line play, I mean, this would be a historic win with the grades on the offensive linemen here. The haters are coming at Justin Herbert like crazy, saying he's never won a playoff game. And now you're going up against the new guy, Drake May. And it's not going to happen this time. You're up against the 2 seed. Here's the thing. This Patriots team. They are only 1-2 against playoff teams this season.
Ooh,
what does that tell you?
Yeah.
They only played 3 games against playoff teams.
Yeah.
And 2 of them were against the Bills.
Yeah. I've been waiting for this to come up with the Patriots, with this historic turnaround and this and that, because I hear it, being a Bears fan, well, you played one of the softest schedules. Look at the Patriots. They may have played the softest schedule in the NFL. Okay,
right.
They are right there. And that I saw a little breakdown of the 5 softest schedules. Patriots are in there.
They are.
Yeah. And you just said it right there.
It's been an easy go, let's just say, for this young football team. Doesn't mean they're not good, but they haven't been tested. Herbert, this will be another test to win a playoff game. He's 0-2 in his career, and everyone's given Drake May his crown, apparently. My best bet here, they are at New England, Sunday Night Football, Los Angeles Chargers +3.5.
Oh, you got the hook.
Despite all the hate. +3.5. The Chargers finished 4-2 against the spread, and I think they're a tougher defense that Drake May really hasn't been challenged with.
That sounds like a bet you should get in sooner than later. I love that hook there at 3.5. A lot of these playoff games are decided by a field goal.
Yes.
Or less.
Yeah.
So there you go.
There you go. Number 3, the Buffalo Bills. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
James Cook, he's been leading them all season. In fact, he's the leading rusher in the NFL.
Yeah.
He's the first Bill to do that since 1976, O.J. Simpson.
Nice. The juice.
The juice was loose. And he won it 4 times.
I was going to say that was one year. Didn't he run for 2,000 yards?
Yeah. So, yeah, James Cook, obviously, he's been balling out for the Bills, but they had their final game at the Ralph here in Week 18. So no more tables to be broken.
I'm sure they'll never do that again.
And they had the hot draw against the Jaguars. Somebody had to do it. Somebody's got to play Jacksonville, who is coming in with an 8-game winning streak, including 8-0 against the spread in those 8 games. So they have been absolutely on fire. That's Sunday at noon. My best bet, Jaguars plus 1.5.
I love that. And we talked briefly about it during our player prop segment. I'm like, stay away from Cook. Stay away from Cook. 85 yards is what they give up average on the ground to the Jaguars defense. Number one, by a long ways, best rushing defense in the NFL. And that's been their workhorse. And it's really why Buffalo's here. They always had a good passing game. Allen could always get you yards through the air. It was James Cook and what he brought to that ground game, and I just think the Jaguars are going to take that away.
And now you got a team that's built to take that away.
Yeah, that's a tough draw.
So we got Jaguars plus 1.5. Now we're getting into some teams that are down and out. I mean, they're playoff teams, but this is the bottom of the barrel here. Number 2, the Green Bay Packers. They are coming into the playoffs on a 4-game losing streak. If it wasn't for their tie, the Vikings get in over them.
Yeah.
Even with J.J. McCarthy at quarterback.
I don't know. Yeah, okay.
We've got snow in the forecast in Chicago because Green Bay is playing at Chicago. Not sure who's that's gonna favor, but there is going to be some elements there. But the Packers, we've had 3 different quarterbacks playing the last few weeks due to injuries.
Yeah.
So Jordan Love's not exactly playing with rhythm.
Yep.
Yeah, this Packer team, they could lose their head coach as well after this.
Yeah, that's just crazy that his name's coming up. Former Omaha Beef wide receiver, slot receiver. How about that?
Wow. That's quite. You pulled that out of your pocket.
That's
wow.
Something. Yeah, I was looking like, man, that guy. But they're vulnerable. Their rush defense is vulnerable, and I love the way Chicago runs with this 2-headed monster with Swift and Manungai. You got to say it like that. And the Bears have been doing it all season long. It's the Packers, though. It's the playoffs. I can't get too excited as a Bears fan.
All season long, I've been like trying to hype them up, and you're like, no. Here we are, round 1 of the playoffs. You're at home.
I know. I can't. It's snowing. We got a good running game. And I'm agreeing with you. Everything like, it could happen. Okay, let's hear the bet.
Yeah. Well, my best bet Saturday night at Chicago is the Bears plus 1.5. The Bears are 5-3 against the spread to finish the season in the last 8 games. I don't know. I think it just feels like this is the time for the Bears to get that playoff win.
Okay, I'm not gonna like go off the rails here, but all right, you convinced me. I'm gonna go to Warhorse. I'm gonna put a bet down. I'm betting the Bears. Not a big one, but I'll bet on the Bears.
But you're in on them.
I'm in.
Love it.
They can do it.
They can do it. They can do it.
Bear down.
Bears. Hashtag. Number 1. This is the worst team in the NFL in the wild card round. It's the Carolina Panthers. How are they in the playoffs, first of all?
I said that about the Steelers. Like, I don't know. Like, we just ran out of teams.
How are they in? Yeah, they're just grabbing guys. They're under 500, hosting a playoff game, but they're playing the team that a lot of people have going to the Super Bowl out of the NFC in the Los Angeles Rams.
Yeah.
And they look like a really good football team. It's very rare that in a playoff game you see a double-digit underdog.
And it's a home team.
And it's the home team.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And that's what we have here.
Yeah.
So there is there's a few factors there in play.
If the Rams weren't going to get that 1 seed or 2 seed that would have gave them that home game, wow, what a lucky draw.
Yeah.
And we're talking about the other side of it for the Bills with the Jaguars.
Yep.
That's a tough draw.
That's tough.
The Rams got it the other way. So what do you like here?
Yeah,
that points.
my best bet.
That's a lot of points.
It's a lot of points.
Almost 2 touchdowns.
But LA's 9-3 against the spread in their last 12 games. Matthew Stafford and Puka, they're going to be plenty for them to deal with. So I like the Rams minus 10.5.
Wow. Jeez.
Which I don't even like doing that in regular season games.
Yeah, this is a
let
playoff
alone a
game.
Playoff game. Yeah.
You don't like Bryce? You don't think he's coming around a little bit? Dowdell? You're not a believer in Dowdell, the running back?
I'm a believer that they had a better season than they did last year. That's about the extent of it for me.
and did they have a better season than the Buccaneers?
And that's probably arguable.
I guess. They're in.
I wish Baker Mayfield was in. I miss him already.
Yeah, that would have been fun. And you could have made an argument for Baker I don't see the argument for the Panthers, but other than that's a lot of points in the NFL.
It's a lot of points. And
that's all I can go get to with this one.
Baker lives at the stadium too, so now what's he going to do? No playoffs?
That stadium?
He's just supposed
I thought that was 3 stadiums ago.
Oh, 3 stadiums.
The Progressive commercial. That was in Cleveland's one of those teams that I was talking about with the quarterbacks. We were trying to end your career by drafting you in the first round. He somehow got out of there.
He still got out of there.
Good for you, Baker. Got out of Carolina. Him and Sam Darnold were there at the same time.
That's impressive.
That is. It's like there's the haves and the have-nots in the NFL, and then it's like, well, you kind of paved this path yourself here, didn't you? You're ensuring that you're not going to get to that. But what do I know? The Panthers are in the playoffs.
So would you say he's got a good agent or a bad agent?
Baker?
Yeah.
I think he's got a great agent.
There
right?
you go.
Whatever we got to do, get out of Cleveland. We got to get out. We got to get out of here. They're trying to sign Joe Flacco again. And I like Joe Flacco.
I do too.
So
he's got to go away though.
So, all right. So you like the 10.5 road team favorite in the playoffs.
I do.
And I can't mount an argument.
Yeah.
I would have to lean that way.
And I won't be surprised if it goes the other way, but I do think the Rams are going to cover.
Yeah. I do too. And in the end, they'll pull away and secure this victory.
Absolutely.
That's their pedigree.
Yep.
They're not a type of team that's going to look ahead and let it creep up on them or get caught. No. That's not this. That's not the makeup of this team.
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah, that's our bottom 5.
I love it. I actually the Bears one. I hope, and that's going to be my for sure wager. We'll see what we can do.
You do the Bears one. I'm going to do the Chargers one. Plus 3.5, and we'll go with it.
Going full homer mode here.
You have to. Playoff time, baby.
Hashtag bolt up, hashtag bear down.
That's right.
Well, that about do it for us this week here at Where's the Line? Be sure to check us out on YouTube and our short videos that come out on game day, giving you the latest edge possible. Also, follow us on ESPN Tri-Cities and their Facebook page. And we're over on X with podcast_WTL. Got those short videos and all sorts of fun content going out there. I think we're going to do some poll questions this week. Get some engagement. It's always fun watching the comments, especially when they're not all directed at me. Yeah. They're directed at other voters sometimes. So it's kind of, and X is a fun place.
It is always a fun place.
I think that's where
a safe place.
It's one way to put it. But it is definitely where poll questions belong.
Yeah.
For Jeremy Odem, the J.O., I'm Andy Classen. Thank you for listening. This has been WTL.
When you buy LG, you get so much more than just an appliance. You get more done, more cost savings, more peace of mind, and more control. Because LG appliances are designed to do more. Like washers and dryers with AI tech to take out the guesswork, refrigerators that fit in tight spaces and keep food fresher longer, or ranges with precise induction cooking and easy cleanup built in, all with the style you want and reliability you can count on, so you can get more from your home every day. LG Appliances. So much more. Make life easier with LG. See the latest models and savings now at LG.com.
The new Wegovy pill is now available through Weight Watchers. Powerful GLP-1 results in a simple pill at the lowest price available. And with Weight Watchers, you can get doctor support and personalized nutrition programs. See if you qualify at WeightWatchers.com. Ad not reviewed or approved by Novo Nordisk.
If you're a podcast host, listen up, this one's for you. My name is Allie Jackson. I'm the host of Finding Mr. Height, a dating and relationship podcast that I've been doing for 4 years now, sharing my positive and practical approach to dating that's built on my own life experience. And I wanted to share another experience that I've had, my secret behind monetizing my show. It's called Red Circle, and I was just telling my colleague about how much I love their platform. With Red Circle, not only am I getting a seamless hosting experience, but I also love the support I receive in ad sales. It's not just typical ad sales either. It's targeted targeted opportunities based on my show and my life. And the platform is super simple. You just set your preferences and Red Circle matches you with sponsors that align with your show. You can vet every opportunity and their platform gives you great analytics. More recently too, my Red Circle team has brought me opportunities outside of my podcast on social media to really augment the podcast partnerships, bring them full circle. I just can't recommend them enough. If you want to give it a try, go to redcircle.com to get your free trial. That's redcircle.com for a free trial.